No, it's
mermaid
fine.
talk.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, it was some earnest mermaid talk.
Oh, I thought you said Merman talk.
I mean,
Ernest Merman is the brother of Giles Merman and the father of Buff Merman.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. I was thinking Buff Merman's podcast.
Oh, oh, that's good.
Yeah.
that's awesome. Buff should have a podcast.
He should. It'd just be an hour of just cat ASMR.
It's not even ASMR. The cat just sits there and does nothing until
Yeah.
you have food. And he goes.
That'd be it.
Were you? All right. Welcome back to Space Pod. We're doing cat noises. Were you over there when I thought the cat's vocal cords were damaged? But when we first started feeding the Buff, I would start petting him and he'd just go.
It's very hot out sometimes. Yeah.
Sorry, you're talking about Moana. I don't know. I should have brought this up.
I don't know anything about Moana.
I was gonna say, well, we started talking about this before the podcast. Now we're rolling, but whatever. Fuck it.
Earnest Mermaid.
The musical theater company I used to be a part of way back. That's not the name.
You gotta
of
list some credits. You can't just say that and not drop some credits,
Yeah.
Danny.
What?
What?
Oh.
Please,
I was thinking you meant
the
credits-
greatest showman over
I think
here.
you meant credits to the movie way back, and I was like, I don't
Roll
know.
the
Sam
credits to
Rockwell was in
way
that movie,
back.
I
Yes,
think.
I'm a big Jim Rash advocate.
Oh yeah.
Not to be confused with my
The
Shaggy
Shaggy.
advocation.
Yeah.
Credits. I don't know who I was. I was the big bad wolf in Into the Woods once.
Wow.
Hey, look, I haven't seen that movie, but I know it's a big role.
Well, no, here's why I'm going to bring it up, because I realized that when I was younger, and this is continued through the rest of the shows this musical company has done, is that we're constantly cast as races that we really aren't. So I was Chifu. We had an almost entirely white cast of Mulan. I was Chifu, who is like the conscript guy, the like King's advisor dude.
Yeah.
Anyway, so like whatever. That was 2007. You get away with that stuff in 2007. 2020, they're doing Moana again with an almost entirely white cast. And I was just like talking to somebody about it, and I was like, I personally don't care, but they're gonna get in trouble for this, right? And everybody's like, well, we'll see if anybody goes.
Yeah, I was about to say, where is this?
This is in my hometown.
No. They're not getting in trouble for anything.
Probably not.
Nobody's going to be upset about it.
Do you think I can make people upset about it?
No. No. People will just get upset at you.
I think that their performance even got canceled anyway because of COVID. I think they just like ended up not doing it. Oh no, it was because of the hurricane. It was an outdoor performance on like, because it's COVID, they're doing an outdoor performance on like the beach, and which is kind of cool for Moana.
Yeah.
But then there was a hurricane, so they just fucking canceled it. They worked for like 4 months on this show, and then the hurricane did the dirty work for me. I don't even have to protest the show. It's not happening. So
Wow.
checkmate, motherfuckers. Anyway,
You won.
I'm sorry. I'm sure people were very nice who worked on that.
No, they weren't.
They're very white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Intro the pod. What are you doing?
You didn't even
Oh, I didn't
introduce
say the
us.
names.
Christ.
Welcome back to Space Pod. I'm your host, Danny. I am here with my co-hosts.
Solomon.
Grant.
Yeah.
Give it up.
It's been too long, everybody.
Episode what episode is this? Are we in the 20s yet?
No.
We're 18.
We're 18 or 19 now.
Okay.
No, this is 17. This is 17.
17. Wow.
Yeah.
Still a lot.
Still a lot.
Of episodes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great job.
Good for us.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Did Tim and Eric just drop by to congratulate us?
Yeah.
Our special guests, Tim and Eric.
I'm Tim.
Wait, is it
Tim
Mr.
Heidecker. I was in
Pee
court.
Wee Herman.
I thought it was Mr. Bill.
Yeah.
I never watched Mr. Bill. What is that an SNL thing?
Yeah, it was an SNL thing, and then there were just commercials. That's how I mainly know.
Okay.
It's also what Bill Hader was called around the SNL set.
Yeah, but it was very threatening when they did it.
Yeah.
Don't talk to Mr.
And there's Little Bill.
Yeah. Bill Hader's
Little Bill's
son.
different.
Yes.
That's Bill Cosby.
Yes.
Anyway, so moving on. So we're 1 week out from Halloween cast. Yeah, October,
Yes.
spooky. It's still
Yeah.
hot as fuck though.
Yeah.
It is.
It is still hot as fuck, though.
It was 87 today. But it cooled off. We've actually got like a breeze that we haven't had in about 4 or 5 days, which I like. But it's still hot as fuck.
It was cool like a month ago. It was like nice.
Yeah.
And then it was like, nah, fuck you. We're going to be hot again.
Yeah.
So
Upsetting.
If the sweat has returned to our faces as we're fucking recording this, that's why. I was working. I was talking to Grant about this earlier. I was working out outside yesterday. They did the workouts in the park. There is no other place in the world where you can hear a playlist that has 3 different LMFAO songs and they play them all twice.
LMFAO has more than one song.
That's what I said. I think there's literally 3 songs that they've ever made.
Yeah.
It was the full greatest hits. It's just 3 songs twice.
Yeah, it's just the greatest hits album is just 3 songs with remixes of 3 songs. Yeah. It's whatever shots. It's Sexy and I Know It, and then it's Party Rock Anthem.
Yeah,
and then
there's the single edit of all of them.
Yeah, and then they were followed up by in a row 3 of DMX songs.
Wow.
So. Saying my work.
We're going to be talking about DMT, but we're actually talking about
DMX. that'd be way better if Joe Rogan just had DMX on every episode.
The ghost of Grant.
Boo.
Me neither. It's really Halloween.
It's really Halloween. Spooky shit going on.
Spooky shit going on.
You need to zoom in on my face.
It's going to be too slow. I don't want to.
You
can do it digitally.
Do it for me. No, I don't want to do it digitally. It's going to destroy the image, Grant.
Well,
you just get a zoom in on my face.
Sometimes you need to destroy the image.
Please just get a zoom in on Grant. Spooky shit going on right now. There's a lot of spooky these 2 different spooky shit going on.
That's awesome. That was really good.
That was pretty good.
Hey, Halloween sucks this year. Can I say that?
No, I feel dude, you can't say. You cannot say that.
I know I got a lot of Halloween defenders here in the fucking room. Yeah. All right, I know you're big Halloween fans.
Big Halloween fans. This guy likes Halloween Castle.
And Ween.
And I do love Ween.
Cue the Ween.
Cue the Ween.
I'm waving my dick in the wind. If it all goes right, I'll be in your arms tonight.
Cut the Ween.
Cut the Ween.
All right. I'll throw a couple Ween. We'll see. Grant hasn't suggested anything this far in the episode that's going to get us copyright claimed for our video. So
that's what I produce.
Can I roll Go-Go 13 for a couple seconds?
Yeah, can we roll some Go-Go 13?
I feel like usually this time of year in New Orleans is way spookier. Does anybody else
Yeah.
Because we're just not doing anything.
Nothing's happening.
Except for these football games that are apparently happening.
Those are
definitely happening.
I heard that they're actually not playing. That they're just allowed to practice.
There's a lot of people out there today, and the marching band was gearing up to
Huh?
I had to park in front of that school because there's nowhere to park around here.
Interesting.
Huh.
And I'll never reveal the location of where we record. That's under.
By the time enough reveal people
the location
watch
where you parked.
You
will reveal the location where you parked.
Yes, I will reveal where I parked at the end of the episode.
On the last episode that we film in this house, I will just say the address on and then when we're super famous, people can come take photos of our house.
It's like the American Football House. Okay.
Oh, well, sure. The what house?
Those were actually the same house as the American Football House and the Full House.
The Full House.
Yeah.
Well, no, in fact, the band American Football all made up of the cast of Full House.
Full House, yeah.
Wow.
The dog. What was the dog's name?
That sounds like a Full House.
Look up the. What's the dog's name?
Was there a dog on Full House?
There has to be a dog on Full House.
You're just guessing.
I mean, it's not a show if there's not a dog.
It's not a show if it's not a dog. We should get a dog for this show.
I agree. Anybody got a dog? Send it to us. P.O. Box 50. P.O. Box 50.
Comet.
Oh, yeah. Holy shit, there was a dog.
I bet you feel like a fucking idiot.
I do. I always feel like a fucking idiot right now. I always feel like a fucking idiot right now. I always feel like a fucking idiot. Don't let Mr. Bill know I'm kind of fucking idiot.
Right, that was good. That was nice and really dramatic.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm really expanding the cinematic language of the show.
I feel like we had such a better riff going before the camera started rolling. I feel really bad. I should have we should have gotten head on the Mothman thing. I'm sorry.
It's fine. No, look. Mothman Chronicles will be written. It's coming to a theater near you. I mean, we're gonna
just the trailer.
Just the trailer, yes.
Just the trailer.
Just the trailer is coming to a theater near you. Yeah. It's running before a movie, but never coming out.
It's never coming out.
No.
How long are fucking trailers now these days?
They're long.
I feel like they're also getting shorter because now you can do these teaser trailers to run before videos.
Well, I mean like the ones that are in movies. Because somebody was telling me that I think they said that Star Wars had 40 minutes of trailers.
I was I specifically remember the time. I was 36 minutes late for a showing of Knives Out last Christmas, and there were still 2 trailers ahead of the
Jesus
movie.
Christ.
When I worked at a movie theater, they at least ran 30 minutes before a movie.
Yeah.
Probably longer for like a newer movie.
Huh.
But
That's
they
crazy.
have like 30 minutes pretty much built into every.
Because I was
show.
like, because I'm trying to remember, because I feel like there's only ever like 4 trailers or 5 trailers, but it's, I guess each trailer now is like 5 fucking minutes.
Which depends on the trailer. I
Long
feel like I don't
trailers.
see a lot of 5-minute trailers.
But then how are we reaching 40 minutes? How many fucking trailers are there?
Well, they
before
also
these
show
movies?
like the ads just about the theater, and then
Oh, I guess
That's
there's a bunch
true.
of other like bullshit things that aren't like really ads, like the Coke showcase for young filmmakers.
Right.
I'm
That's not
drinking
Coke.
one right now.
You're drinking the Coke.
Diet Thunder.
There's
Dr.
the
Thunder.
Diet
M&Ms
Dr.
who
Thunder.
are
This
about
is like
to
almost
die.
as far removed from a Coke as you could possibly actually be drinking.
That's not true. You can drink a lot of things that
Solid.
are further removed
I
from
saw-
Coke than Dr. Thunder.
I saw and it's kind of unrelated, not really,
That's
but
fine.
I did like yesterday see Dr. Pepper slander on my Twitter timeline
Wow.
with like a lot of likes and retweets, and
Wait,
I was
what?
somebody tweeted out. It was like, who the fuck actually thinks? I'm gonna go have some Dr. Pepper.
Fucking me.
Me, that's what I said. It's the best soda, in
Yeah,
my
I
opinion.
don't drink a lot of Dr. Pepper anymore, but I understand that.
For the
Yeah.
longest time, it was my favorite soda. I think it's still in top 3.
I don't
Easy.
have a soda tier list ranking yet,
Yeah.
but like it's probably somewhere in the top.
If you
3.
guys do a fucking a tier list about soda and I'm the only one not on it,
we'll save that episode.
Okay.
For you.
Yeah, you can guess maybe like once we get like 20 episodes in or something.
what is the soda? I don't. It doesn't have to be your tier list, but what is the soda you guys drink most frequently?
It's ginger ale. I brought the Canada
Well,
Dry
yeah,
last week.
yeah, that's right. You said ginger ale.
Probably Diet Coke.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like for me, it's either Coke Zero or some variation of Dr. Pepper. Like,
Fair.
yeah, because for a while we were out of Dr. Pepper in the city. Do you remember that?
I do.
When the pandemic first started, they were out of Dr. Pepper.
The
Yeah.
doctor is out.
The doctor is out,
Yeah.
and he didn't come back for months.
No.
No.
So that's why I
He's not
started
doing house calls.
That was the
Mm-mm.
first time I bought that Dr. Pepper cream soda mix, was because that was all they had, and I enjoyed it. It was good,
It
and
was pretty good.
I love
Some
it.
good
Is
one.
this Sub Pop soda reviews?
Yeah, can we? We're talking about soda this entire
Talking about soda.
podcast.
It like shortens the vertical.
Yeah, it becomes the whole
area.
podcast becomes 30 seconds now.
Well, you got some Diet A and W right there.
Yeah.
Is A and W your favorite root beer brand?
That's what people want,
No.
right? People want me to do that.
That's really good
Yeah,
content.
thank you.
Yeah.
Is that even in focus, or is it just?
It
like-
was in focus.
Okay.
That was a crazy whip.
I
The
know
whole
that was
tripod.
insane.
I feel like
Wish they
Again,
did that in
expanding
movies.
the cinematic language.
I think
Yeah.
probably Abita has the best root beer,
Abita has some really good root beer.
but I mean, if
Real
it's like
cane sugar.
national, probably Barks.
Okay.
A lot of people, especially from Abita, I'm from Abita, so I can say this.
Mhm.
Don't like Abita root beer.
No,
I like it
Don't
a
like
lot.
Abita beer, or don't like Abita root beer.
Root beer.
Why?
They think it's too sugary. I don't know.
It's fucking soda.
It's soda.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I know that. It's soda. Anyway.
Anyway, no, I bought A&W because it's caffeine free. I'm cutting caffeine out,
Ah.
so doing a lot of no caffeine stuff. Okay, so pulling back the curtain a little bit, guys. I'm
Wow.
old. You know, I'm 35. And I am running for president next cycle.
Yeah. Next menstruation cycle.
Next menstruation cycle.
Mhm.
So that's what would happen if we had a woman for president. We'd have to get a new one every month.
Every month.
Every month we gotta get a new female lady prez.
Lock her up. Lock her up. I don't even know who we're referring to now, but just lock her up.
If you had to pick a woman to be president
And then arrested.
any of them,
President
and
and
then
arrested?
arrested,
That's
you had to
good.
pick a woman president to get
Get
arrested.
arrested.
This is a dangerous question.
It's a
almost.
very dangerous question.
There is a right answer.
Paris Hilton.
Interesting.
I want to lock Sarah Silverman up for that.
Oh
For
yeah,
the
yeah,
ballot
yeah.
video.
Sarah
last
Silverman
week.
gets locked up for indecent
For
exposure.
indecent exposure. That's a good
Oh
one.
Hey, did
my
you see?
God.
I liked it. Her explanation. Did you see that?
No.
She just goes, "Hey, I filmed my video first. I didn't realize everybody was just doing shoulders up." She like hadn't felt the need to explain it, and I was like, "I just thought you were being Sarah Silverman
Yeah,
about it." But whatever.
Whatever.
Which woman are you locking up?
Oh, I don't know. There's a lot of women.
That would be a really good inauguration, too, I feel like. Sarah Silverman getting inaugurated into the White House.
Oh, I thought you meant that Sarah Silverman got inaugurated without a shirt on.
No,
I thought that's what you were
no.
saying.
I mean, that'd be crazy.
Inauguration.
But that's not what I meant.
I think all presidents should be inaugurated naked. You know, they got nothing
At
to
least
hide.
shoulders up.
At least
At least
shoulders up.
shoulders up.
At least shoulders up.
They're naked, but behind a privacy screen.
That'd be awesome.
We can't see if he's really putting his hand on the Bible.
Well, that part you can stick your hand out from behind
Well, I
the
guess
screen
she's
on the Bible.
Jewish,
Yeah.
so I don't think she has to.
It'd be groundbreaking in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
And she is, and it is also a groundbreaking for the new White House.
Yeah.
We're getting rid of the old one.
And tearing it down
They
behind
completely
her.
destroy it.
Tear it down. Tear it down.
And then she
Tear
gets
it
arrested. I was going somewhere with that fucking line of thought for some reason.
What was Andrew WK's show where he just destroyed things?
Destroy, build, and then destroy again.
Of course. Thank you for that. Yeah. Yeah, but he comes and he tears the White House down.
That would be awesome. If
That'd
he
be cool.
destroyed,
And then you have to build something else out of
it.
it. Right? That was the rules of that show?
I believe.
Yeah, he like
You
had a
built-
structure and you tore pieces off of it and then you built something with it, I think.
Interesting.
And then you use that to destroy something else. He was really teaching people how to make improvised weaponry. If you think about it.
I hope he gets mad at us for this video. That'd be great.
I forgot we have indirect beef with him.
Yeah, where it's really like it's a real G unit thing. Like we're friends with somebody who has beef with somebody.
I was telling Danny earlier that I was trying to explain that to my dad, and I just didn't want to have to try and explain who Andrew WK was or anything.
Okay.
It was a whole lot of me trying to explain without explaining a lot, and I don't know how much of it he really understood. But it got done. And they're coming to lock me up now for the crimes I have committed against the Church of WK.
Do you think sorry, I inhaled my Dr. Thunder.
This is a Dr. Pepper ad.
Sorry, I swallowed
Only
Dr.
drink
Thunder.
the real thing.
It's like those smoker ads where like zombies come out the kid's mouth.
You never know when you're going to get a bad batch of Dr. Thunder.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Truth.org is doing an anti-Dr. Thunder campaign now.
Yeah. Have celebrities come out and be like, Dr. Thunder is a serious offense.
They like portray Dr. Thunder as like a little gremlin guy. That's like really gross.
Like a Mucinex ad?
Yeah, it's kind
I
of,
would
they do that at some of those
buy
Truth.org
more
ones.
Dr. Thunder if that was the case. That'd be cool as fuck.
Yeah, I would love a Dr. Thunder.
100% that ad is the celebrity is Rob Lowe.
All right, guys. I know we were pitching a Mothman. Maybe is the dad situation earlier, but
Okay.
what if it was like someone on a date? And you're like, you didn't tell me your dad was Dr. Thunder. My dad's Dr. Pepper. This will never work.
I have cancer.
I have
Yeah,
cancer.
someone still has cancer. It's from aspartame or whatever.
But then how is Mothman still going to be in the movie?
He should still be in the movie, and it should
Yeah.
still be called the Mothman
It's still
Chronicles,
called The
as
Mothman.
previously discussed. Previously on Geek Space.
Yeah, previously on In My Kitchen before we recorded.
Yeah, which
I-
you can get for $3 on the Geek Space Patreon. Get the
Yeah.
the kitchen
Geek
pre-recordings.
Space Patreon is what
Yeah,
we're calling.
good luck finding it.
That
though.
that is actually the exact type of low effort tier that I would offer if we had a Patreon.
It's $3.
Is yeah, we'll just have a voice memo on our phone for when we're setting up, and then let's just release it. Whatever, who gives a shit? It's still an M4A format.
And then you
Figure
get
it out.
the audio clip of us finishing an episode and going, that sucks.
That
Yeah.
was
So
garbage.
what the hell?
Every time.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one.
I gotta make a post on Instagram now. It's slightly alarming. I don't know how I felt about
I don't know how
that.
that
You think you're getting one tonight, Grant?
Tagging
you
every night
in
I
it.
go home
I'm gonna
and
tag you in it
I refresh very nervously.
until midnight. You're like,
Yeah.
I gotta get through the day. Count down. What was I saying earlier? Oh, I'm old.
Yeah.
So you guys look, a little bit of background. Turning 24 soon.
Oh, speaking of, I'll let you get to that. But I genuinely had almost really had a actual panic attack because I did not know how old I was today. I truly forgot. I forgot the context and what it came up, but I was like, did I turn 23 yet, or is that yet to happen? I was very confused. Very confused. Like that was 100%. Like I spent 5 minutes. I was trying to recount my 23rd birthday. Just didn't happen.
I
Continue
mean, I don't
with
think
the
anybody
story.
had a real birthday this year.
Yeah, I
I
know.
think that's part of it.
But I I don't even know what month it is.
Well, so like
until they started putting pumpkins everywhere.
Yeah.
Then I had to ask them questions.
and the pumpkins kept telling me, "You're 23 now."
You had to start asking questions because of the number of
Because
pumpkins.
of the yeah,
Who were you asking the questions? Just everyone, or
just everyone.
all right?
Yeah.
You
You
Anyone
could be
listening.
questioning the pumpkins. For all I know.
It's a Twilight Zone episode. I just kept seeing 23 written on pumpkins everywhere. I didn't know what month it was or when my
23.
birthday was.
Is the number 23 with the Eggman himself?
Yeah.
What's the name of that movie?
Number 23 is that movie? Is it 23 is the number?
I don't know.
It was a number like that. I think it was 23.
Okay. No, I was just say I also had the same experience. I was scheduling.
I keep seeing pumpkins.
I kept seeing pumpkins everywhere.
It's crazy.
I was still scheduling work for this week, and somebody was like, "Can you help me on Thursday?" And I was like, "Yeah, I don't think I have anything going on Thursday. This is my own birthday." And I was like, somebody was like, "Hey, are you doing anything tomorrow? We'd like to throw you a birthday party." I went, "Oh, I guess that is my birthday. I'm busy. I got a thing to do. I'm working." I rejected an invite to my own birthday party,
Wow,
Oh,
that's-
wow.
which was only 3 people.
That's a sign of the times.
And
right
it's not
there.
even these 3 people.
Nicole's got Prince.
Yeah.
Sign of the times.
Sign of the times.
Super deluxe.
But I don't know. Do you guys feel like 20, like mid 20s, is now way older than it was in the past?
No, because people used to die in their mid 20s like all the time.
Yeah.
That was like the
That
end of
was- I
people's
don't
life
think-
back
no,
then.
That
you-
was
no,
peak.
In,
Yeah.
in what era?
Yeah,
the
like
mid 20s?
Yeah, I'm talking about like like in medieval times, people would live to like
no,
be like
they didn't.
30.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
they didn't.
Yes.
30? You're full of shit.
They did.
I was there. I'm right.
Grant was there, and he's the only person to live.
That's not true. I want to. Okay, wait. Medieval historians in the comments. I want you to fucking.
Oh, look, and I'm no
fact check
historian. I
this
work
shit.
at a history lab, but I'm no historian.
Yeah, you work
You
at a
act like
history
you
lab.
ever worked at a history lab or something.
Yeah, or you have a degree in history.
Yeah. This guy thinks he
You want
knows
to zoom
stuff.
in again when you said that?
Yeah.
And play the curb theme.
I don't have a degree in history. Hey, I could edit it in, but you guys doing it vocally is much better.
We can just layer it.
No. Tempos are off. Different. No.
Like, how dare you say me and Solomon's tempo was
Mid-20s,
off? This is like J.K. Simmons and Whiplash over here?
Yeah, who are you?
Yeah, I'm
J.K.
about to
Simmons?
fucking hate one of you.
Whiplash?
Mid 20s, I feel like is so like I don't know. I feel like old. Okay, so here's a good example. You and I, right before COVID hit, went to a bar.
Yeah.
We went to Bruno's.
Yes.
Okay, and I remember we were 22 and 23, and I felt too old to be there. And then you said to me, "We're too old to be here."
Yeah, because we went to a bar where we were too old to be at.
Where we were
went
barely
to-
the drinking age.
But that it's still a mainly college bar. I feel
Yeah.
like if we went to Bank Street Bar or even like when we're at like Wrong Iron or Beer Garden, no, I don't feel too old to be there at all.
Well, no, I'm not saying everywhere. I'm just saying I feel like 23 in the old days, like not in like medieval times, Grant, but like in
Grant
the
was there.
fucking like
Even the Great Depression. I'll
Yeah.
people were dying at 30 up until the 50s.
I think
Yeah.
so. Anyway, the Great Depression wasn't in the 50s.
I said up until the 50s
Wow.
because after that you had the war.
Yeah, okay.
And
You know
people were
history.
dying
I don't know why I'm
pretty
trying to
early
argue
during the
history
war.
stuff.
Yeah, I don't have a history degree.
The Depression wasn't in the 20s?
It was
Am I
in
wrong
the
about that?
30s.
It's the 30s.
30s.
Yikes. It's the
Yeah,
roaring,
roaring
20s.
20s, then the Great Depression.
Yeah, the Roaring 20s we were living until 150.
Yeah.
The cocaine was keeping us alive.
Wow.
This guy's
Anyway,
Scott
like I'm
Fitzgerald over
saying,
here.
every like fucking being like getting successful in like your late 20s and early 30s used to be the thing. Now all of our culture is invented by 15-year-olds on TikTok. That's all I'm saying. I feel like I'm just so old now. I'm in the middle. Look, hey, look. I have a platform here, all right? Listen to me. I am too young to be old, and I am too old to be young. Yesterday, a former coworker texted me and said, "Can you explain to me what poggers means?" And I had to say, I don't know.
Wow.
And then I figured out what it meant.
You feel really enlightened now?
It was pretty poggers.
See, the thing
It was
is,
a
like,
pretty poggers moment.
I already was confused because I thought Pog already had a new meaning that wasn't just the toys Pogs. It's badass white girl.
Yeah, but you don't spell it the same way.
I know, but I didn't know that. I only hear people saying this dumbass shit.
You
I don't feel like it's, nobody was writing this shit out to me
People
ever.
are just, it's as relating to fat ass white girls.
Well, I just had no idea. Anyway,
Can we bring Pogs back?
Yeah, let's bring Pogs back. Which ones though?
All of them.
All of them.
It's a Pog reunion.
We're having a Poggers Pog revenge with a bunch of Pogs.
Yeah.
Pecan.
You're too old to be saying that.
I am.
You're way too old.
All right, fine. You guys don't agree with me. You're all fucking young. You're a bunch of young bucks. All right,
I'm
fuck you
older
guys.
than you.
I can't fucking drink
Oh,
coffee
ancient.
anymore because it gives me panic attacks. That's how fucking old I am. All right,
I cut out caffeine forever ago. I don't need to hear this.
that's why I'm drinking Diet A&W root beer.
Smart.
Wow.
Well, that was a great segment.
Guys, I'm just trying to start a conversation. You guys are just telling me I'm fucking wrong, right?
No, we didn't say
That
you're
was a
wrong.
great
No,
conversation.
no,
The
Very
only
good.
thing
All
we
right,
said
fuck
That
you.
was great.
is that
All right.
people did die when they were 14.
Yes.
We're
Like-
14.
Yes.
Yeah.
People were starting families when they were 14. It
They
was
were.
crazy back then.
They were.
Doesn't mean they're dying.
There were.
They were both. They were,
They
doing
were
both.
both. They were dying during childbirth because there were so
They were
many
dying during
diseases
childbirth,
and
and they're like, God, this
You forget
blood's
this
killing
cycle.
me.
Yeah.
It comes out and then you're off with your head. You just
Yeah.
yeah.
Pretty much.
It was
Yeah,
wild
a-
back then. 2009 was different. It's fucking wild.
Yeah. What's a video game that came out in 2009? I can't even think of any.
Did they
This is
have
supposed to be
video
a
games
gaming
back then?
podcast.
Yeah. What the hell?
Is Modern Warfare 3 2009?
No, God, no. Modern Warfare 3 was
World
freshman
at
year
War
of high
was
school.
2007. 2008. 2008. So
World War was 1942.
shut the fuck
Dumbass.
up. Everybody in World of War is younger than 30. Else I'm fucking 10.
All right, I looked up video games 2009. I'm on Metacritic. Metroid Prime 3 came up.
That's the best game of that year?
Well, it's just the first one that came up without me having to load the page. It's taking forever to load right
when
now.
was Brawl? Smash Bros. Brawl.
2007.
Uncharted 2 came
Or
out.
8.
Modern Warfare 2. Street Fighter 4.
Oh, Modern Warfare 2. Okay. Sorry.
Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars.
There we go.
Ah.
That's
That's
a
a heavy
game.
hitter right there. Braid.
Mm,
Arkham Asylum.
wow.
Assassin's Creed 2. Peggle.
Not
This really
poggers.
sounds like a shitty year for video games.
Dragon Age Origins.
Okay. That's good.
Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story.
Oh, that was a good one. No, I didn't play that.
You don't have to keep reading. I was just trying to think of how
Demon
long ago
Souls.
2009 was. Demon Souls, I never played.
Left 4 Dead 2.
Left 4 Dead 2 is great.
Classic.
Game of the year.
There's some
Yeah.
good ones in here. I think I'm gonna find some good ones where they just get past the
Weird.
the
that
highest rating.
Peggle was higher rated than Left 4 Dead.
Plants
2
vs.
or
Zombies.
Dragon
Oh.
Age Origins.
That's a revolutionary one right there.
DJ Hero.
DJ Hero is good.
I didn't play it. I'm just listing.
DJ Hero is a game we should play.
DJ
Spirit
Hero's good.
Tracks. Yeah. that we
Spirit
should.
Tracks I loved.
I would love to. Flower.
Really?
Flower. Oh, I
It's
remember
the
Flower.
PlayStation download.
Yeah,
Little
yeah.
Big Planet for PSP.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Boom Blocks Bash Party.
That was,
a
was
great
made by
name.
Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
Wow.
The Sims 3. Punch Out. The reboot of Punch Out.
I don't know why this became a segment. Right?
That's good.
a
I'm gonna
great
at least hit
segment.
the top 100.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the end of this.
So you're gonna list 100 of them?
Red Faction Gorilla. No, well, we're already at 81. That's 81.
What? That's at 81 games.
I'm skipping a bunch of them.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna
Okay.
read off like the 5
That's
times
what I
Guitar
was-
Hero
that's what
Metallica
I
is
was
popped up on the
wondering.
list.
Seemed like you were.
It did seem like it, but
Yeah.
let her on my side, so.
It really does seem like you two are usually on the same side.
Well, it's just
Listen,
we have a common enemy.
I fight for myself. Grant and I are like Spider-Man and Black Cat.
Wow, it's a real Wilder situation.
Y'all-
That's what everybody
y'all
says
slam
when
him?
they see us in the same room.
Oh,
together.
yeah, they never see us in the same room.
Exactly.
Wait, what? Spider-Man and Black Cat?
Yeah, but people don't see them together.
don't see
They
them
just see
together.
each other together.
Yeah.
It's usually in
They're
the
on the
living room and they're
rooftop.
saying hi to each other.
Yeah.
He's like, walking through. Hey.
hey, how's it going?
Infamous is on here.
Oh, that was that a good game? I
don't like
I had
that
a
game
lot of
very
fun
much.
with it, but I don't remember if it was actually good. Being
I
a
think it
grown
was
man,
good.
I feel like it might have been.
I don't think it was. I'll be on that side.
Was Prototype good?
Prototype, I think, was good.
Okay,
Alex
because I like
Chavez,
that a lot.
Defender of Prototype.
I think that those are both games where they were good for 2009.
Did
Okay.
I say
And then
Resident
now
Evil
probably
5
more.
already?
Resident Evil 5?
Yeah.
No, that game was bad.
That
All right,
game
well,
was bad.
it's on here. Professor Layton and the Diabolical Box.
Okay.
Battlefield 1943.
Mm.
Some game called Time, Gentlemen, Please.
This is how you know that this is a bad year for games. That's in the top 100 highest
Yeah.
rated.
There's
I've never heard of it.
A different version of Peggle also called, it was the DS version of Peggle
Oh.
called Peggle Dual Shot.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
And you know, it's a bad year when a port of Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is in the top 100.
Still
Wow.
Yeah, the PS3 version.
weird.
Wow.
Weird.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad year for games.
Yeah.
You know, it was a great year for games. 2011.
What was it?
2011 had a lot of big name heavy hitters. I specifically remember that year.
Oh, do you want me to pull it up?
Pull
sorry,
it
I thought
up,
you
Brent.
had some examples.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
pull it up. I do remember like the big one being Skyrim, but also like every game that was like entering like their 4th or 5th installment pretty much knocked it out the park. I think Black Ops 2 as well.
I'm going to pull it up. Let's see. I'm going to pull the Metacritic. Top
Pull it up,
100
pull it
again.
up. Saints Row 3.
Did it go through 2011?
Yeah.
That's so long ago.
Yeah,
I was just playing it the other day.
it's a great game. It's phenomenal.
Sorry, since they were the third.
The third.
Don't call me Volition. I don't think they're around actually.
No, they're not.
All right, well, hold on.
But they're making a 5th. Who's under? Is it Activision?
THQ.
Oh, the last one
THQ
sucked
died.
so
They
badly.
did, and then they restarted, and then Volition died, and they bought Volition's. They're THQ Nordic,
Oh, okay.
That's
which is a
complicated.
little.
Ooh,
I think
can't say that
THQ
word.
Nordic also owns CD Projekt Red.
What? That sounds opposite to me.
No, I must be fucked up on that. This is a.
Does
fact check.
anybody own CD Projekt Red?
I think that they're owned by THQ Nordic.
That's crazy.
I might be fucking wrong about
Okay,
that.
number 1, 2011. Arkham City,
Great game.
Skyrim,
Great game.
Portal 2,
Great
Oh
game.
yeah, okay. This is a good year.
Ocarina of Time 3D,
Okay.
Okay, weird.
Mass Effect 2.
Didn't play.
Minecraft is on here. I don't know if
Great
this is the year that
game.
Minecraft
I think it's the
came
year, the
out.
official release
All right,
year.
all right. Skyward Sword,
Yeah.
Uncharted
Okay.
3,
Great game.
Rayman Origins,
Didn't play.
Yeah, it's
Big
pretty good.
Planet 2,
Great game.
Gears of War 3,
Didn't play.
Dead Space 2,
Great game.
Deus Ex, Human Revolution. People like that game. I
People-
played it. I
people
wasn't
like
crazy
that
about it,
game,
but
yeah.
people like it. Limbo,
Good game.
Dark Souls,
Great game.
LA Noire,
Great game.
Battlefield 3,
Good game.
Modern Warfare 3,
Good game.
Witcher 2,
Great game.
Witcher 2 is great.
Pokemon White.
Yeah. And Pokemon Black.
Yeah, Pokemon
Black.
White.
Same time.
Yep.
I had
It
Black.
was,
Was
just
good.
it was just a few spots down. I was waiting to get it. Bastion's here.
Bastion.
Bastion was good. Hey, you know
Bastion
what? That
was
was a good
good.
game.
I haven't
Yeah.
played it. I just it's on here.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a game I
good.
recognize.
Yeah,
Mortal
yeah,
Kombat, the
9.
reboot one. Yeah, 9.
Great game.
Uh,
I think like this is the year I spent the most money on video
all right,
games.
Plants
ever.
vs Zombies is making another appearance on this list, but I think this is the PlayStation 3 version.
Okay.
Also, Super Street Fighter 4 3D Edition is also on here.
Oh, of
So
course.
again, they managed to make a comeback. Crisis 2's here. Mario Kart 7 for 3DS.
Mm-hmm.
Saints Row the Third. Star
Yes.
Wars: The Old Republic. I don't know if people like that one. Beyond Good and Evil HD. I forgot they even did an HD version
Oh, me too.
of that.
I didn't know that existed.
Football Manager 2012.
Great game.
Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Okay. Had fun with it. Don't know if it holds up.
Killzone 3. Resident
play.
Evil 4 HD.
Not gonna count that.
All right. Well, we're at the end. I reached the top. Number 100 is F1 2011, which is crazy because it only has one letter in the name. It's all numbers aside from that.
Wow, that is insane. Yeah,
But I guess all the 2K games only have one letter in them also.
I guess so. Yeah,
Or I guess NBA. Nah.
that's 3.
Okay, I would like to amend my statement.
Mm-hmm.
They do not own CD Projekt Red. They own Deep Silver.
It's a
Deep
different
Silver.
color.
Deep
Who
Silver
does
did the Metro games.
Metro and a bunch of other like, weird Eastern European
Okay.
games. They're like the Eastern European group that is not CD Projekt Red.
Okay. Interesting.
Anyway, THQ still around. They're still kicking.
I'm so incredibly since this is a gaming podcast. I'm so incredibly excited for Cyberpunk 2077, and I know it's gonna not live up to my expectations. I just know it's
No, they
it's not
delayed
gonna
it.
happen.
They said we heard Solomon his
their
expectations are high.
tweet,
We
yeah.
gotta polish this for Solomon.
Yeah, they specifically tweeted that. I remember.
Poloman for Salash,
Poloman for Solomon.
which is a chant in The Witcher 3, I think.
Yeah.
Poloman for Salash. I don't know. I've never
Now
played
that's
The
Mothman
Witcher.
Chronicles
I'm-
level.
That is
We're
Mothman
back.
Chronicles.
I've never played The Witcher. I don't know if that's what if they do spells in that game, but look at this guy. Poloman for Salash.
Right? That's a great character.
That was a really good delivery too.
He's,
Wow.
he's a trucker hat wearing wizard.
Yeah.
I wrote a script with Eric about a wizard who was a trucker.
Really?
The Ballad of Gorley and Quick Oats.
Oh, nice.
Quick Oats?
Quick Oats.
Nice. This
Hopefully
is a
it'll
video
see
game
the light of
reference,
day.
by the way. This is part of the video game podcast theme.
Yeah.
What is it?
He's
He's a
the
Left 4
Witcher.
Huh?
This is The Witcher.
That's the Witcher.
This is a very rare outfit you will only get from buying the collector's edition of The Witcher 3.
Yeah.
With the what is it called? A season pass?
This is the Henry Cavill skin.
I'm dressing as Henry Cavill when he was building his PC. How do you feel about that? Did you guys watch that fucking thing?
No, I didn't play the game. Why would I watch the show?
No. The stream of him building his PC.
Oh no.
No.
I thought you were talking about the show of The Witcher that he's in.
There's a long walk, Grant. There is a
In
stream.
season 2 of the show, The Witcher built a PC.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I would watch it. With magic he builds it?
Yeah.
What's
No,
his
it's very
name?
dry.
It's like really
Gary?
cool. It's like a Jumanji situation. He's like,
gets
I gotta
sucked
get in
in.
this video game.
Oh, I gotta
But
get
he's still
in.
the
He
Witcher.
knows he's going to get sucked in.
but it has to be a real Tom Cruise in Tropic Thunder situation where he's building the PC. He's like a fat slob, and then he gets sucked into the game. He's like
Yeah.
buff Henry Cavill. He's like, whoa,
This is crazy.
you know, like when
he's a
they
buff
get,
merman.
Yeah, he's a buff
Yeah.
merman, and he gets sucked into the game like Jack Black, Jumanji. That's the new one.
Exactly.
What was I saying about Henry? Oh, they did a stream where somebody gave Henry Cavill money, and they were like, "Go
Oh, wait.
buy it." Wait,
Hold the fucking phone here. Someone gave Henry Cavill money?
for,
Is that an exclusive?
Poloman.
Wanna be no.
All right, let's go to commercial.
Anyway.
Let's go to commercial.
Let's go to commercial break. Got it.
All right, we're gonna buy a shirt. Hey, our middle segment is different this week. Go to our store, teespring.com/stores/geekspace, all one word, -merch. We have a new shirt.
What's it
Call-
look like, Jerry?
It looks like a logo that we don't have permission to use on top of another logo we don't have permission to use with some text. It says We Shop Chanel. So if you want to buy a shirt, I don't know who I
It's very
became there
weird
in the
that
middle.
Jerry became Ray Romano halfway through that.
The two greatest sitcom dads. Husbands? No, wait.
No,
Jerry was
no.
never
I don't think he
married.
was
He never became either one of those things. Grant designed it. We Shop shirt. It's great. It's awesome. And then there's also going to be another one, which is the Grant Sequence shirt. It's coming out. So buy that. He knows what it is, even if he doesn't know what it is. He's shaking his head right now. He says, I don't want my face on any more shirts. But we got a bunch of Grant shirts coming. It's a whole Grant collection. Okay? Got to collect them all.
Yeah,
Got to collect
This
every
is a
single
great collection for the election.
And Grant is endorsing.
No, I'm not endorsing this, but this isn't even Grant.
You're recording. Grant
No,
starts
we're still
laughing.
recording on this. We're still recording on this one. I've been laughing the whole time. This whole thing's been funny. It's good. We're doing good.
Good.
I don't know if this is working. I think we need to change the cast around.
Okay. Who are you thinking?
I say. All right. We get Zendaya as Grant.
Okay, I already like this.
We
We're
get
keeping
you.
Zendaya off screen the whole time.
Yeah. We
What if
are.
she could record her voice lines in LA and then we could just pretend she's behind the screen.
Nancy Pelosi.
Ooh, that's good.
And
You are kind of the speaker of this house.
Yeah, exactly.
We have a lot of speakers in this house too. There are speakers
It's
in
so
this
loud
house.
in here.
There are
There's too many
speakers in this
speakers,
house.
and they're all
There are
playing
speakers in
speakers
this
in
house.
this house.
There are speakers in this. It's a Nancy Pelosi WAP remix. Continue.
Wow.
I thought it was really good.
Should I say WAP instead of wow? Wow.
Wow.
Who are we casting as you?
Oh, it's a good question. You guys have to cast me. I already fan casted you guys.
I feel like so we have Zendaya,
Yeah.
Nancy Pelosi.
Well, we should probably get someone unknown for Solomon at this point. We got some really heavy hitters, a non-actor and
You know what?
someone who just is coming off an award.
You can't cast me anymore. I chose my choice.
Who?
The CGI general.
Actually, we should just do.
That's a great choice.
Yeah.
We could just do a CGI. You could just be like a new CGI character.
Oh yeah, we could make a CGI mascot.
I want it to be like the Dire Straits CGI. That's what I want it to
Yeah,
look
that,
like.
that's perfect. You know, have you seen that video, Solomon?
The money for nothing video.
Yeah. That's great.
Like 80s.
It's so good. Somebody directed that video that's really famous now.
I don't know. I want to be replaced actually by the Pixar lamp.
Well, the Pixar lamp can be there, but it doesn't make any noise. It's Zendaya voicing the Pixar lamp.
Yeah, exactly.
That's good. All right.
This is
I've
now
been
an
swayed.
animated podcast,
Hey, look, we can.
but we cut the video aspect out of
Yeah.
it. So
No, the camera's still there. Then they have to rotoscope the characters
Oh.
into the video.
yeah.
That's awful.
It's just an empty couch, except Nancy Pelosi is here. And they have to put CG and I guess the Pixar lamps. Yeah, you got to find it. Just throw some models on there.
Throw
Hey,
some
look,
models
if you're
on
a
it.
look, if you're a
Hey, let's
fucking
get some models
if
on
you're
this
a
show.
Let's get some
3D
models in this
If-
house.
if you're a 3D animator, your job's really easy. Just throw some of those guys in there. It's like I've done Gmod too. Just drop some ragdolls on the fucking couch. Just let them whatever. It's fine. All right,
We got an Aerosmith song.
Gmod.
Ragdoll.
Oh,
I wish they had a song
Whoa!
called
Gmod. I think that's
great.
That's so
It's-
good.
and it plays every time you start the game. You have to sit through an Aerosmith song.
Whoa! Somebody download the coach skin. Gonna shoot zombies on this map. I think it's a great idea. We got to contact Aerosmith. And
and
Valve.
replace them with Zendaya and Nancy Pelosi.
It's the guys who did Reboot did the Money for Nothing video.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Does it make sense to you, Solomon?
that makes sense.
Alright.
I've not seen Reboot.
I'm sorry, I'm stuck on Aerosmith doing a theme song for Gmod. That's
It's gonna
fucking
be really
great.
good.
Be
If
great.
we sold our podcast idea to I was thinking about this
Nobody's
earlier.
buying this.
Can we talk about so like this idea of like I'm just gonna sell this channel, right? So like I'm not saying
It's
will.
like an Instagram page. Once you get a certain number of followers, you're just gonna sell it to
yeah,
someone.
fuck Jerry is just a media marketing firm now. They are.
I know. If you've seen the Firefest documentary,
Yeah.
they did all the marketing for
Well, I
that.
was thinking about John Krasinski right at the beginning of quarantine
Wait,
started.
also, am I wrong? Or did Fuck Jerry run a presidential Didn't they run Bloomberg's campaign? Or am I wrong about that?
Not Bloomberg. I think they ran.
Bloomberg was the one that was doing all the meme shit, right?
Was it Bloomberg? Maybe
thought it was
I know that.
Bloomberg.
I don't know. I don't think it was officially that Fuck Jerry. They hired Fuck Jerry LLC.
I thought they did.
but they
fire
hired.
Fuck
But
Jerry
one of the
LLC.
guys from Fuck Jerry definitely worked on a
Okay.
presidential campaign. I don't think it was Bloomberg. I think it might have been.
Jerry's Yang Gang?
That sounds right. I was
Fuck
thinking.
Jerry's Yang Gang?
Fuck Jerry's Yang Gang. Get that trending. Fuck Jerry is Yang Gang.
Get that trending now.
Get
in
that
2020,
trending now.
yeah.
But it has to be fuck Jerry is space Yang Gang. I mean, there's two separate hashtags so we
Yeah.
can get all the Yang Gang viewers. in.
Exactly, yeah.
They're going to
Uh,
be thrilled to see what we have to say.
They're gonna
about
love
it.
our podcast.
Gonna be big
Sorry,
fans.
Zendaya and Nancy Pelosi. and
Zendaya Yang Gang.
Zendang gang.
Zendang Gang.
Zendang Gang.
Wow.
Anyway,
Zendang Gang.
I was just saying,
Zendang gang.
John Krasinski sold his fucking show to like Good Morning America, the Some Good News thing, his
Yeah,
YouTube thing.
Yeah.
And he was only did like 5 episodes, and he was like, I'm selling it for $9 million. Because fucking John Krasinski.
Yeah.
If we sold our show to a network, who do you want us to like actually be replaced by? Not like CJ. Who could carry on the geek space vibe? Who are we selling to?
That's a good question. Didn't we just fan cast ourselves?
No, but I'm not saying I want to know who
He's
we're
saying
selling to.
realistically.
Who are we selling to? What company? Who's buying the geek space backlog?
I think
media.
Ideally, it would be for a reboot of Yahoo Screen, and then we would
Oh,
be
that's
the
good.
reason Yahoo Screen failed again. Or maybe Quibi. I am trying to do
We gotta really cut our
Okay.
podcast down to 10
Yeah.
minutes.
I'm thinking about doing a Quibi Lori venture. Just gotta put
He
that out
keeps
there.
doing this.
Well, yeah, it's just a fact. Doing a Quibi
Who
Lori
is the
venture.
Lori on that end?
It's Chuck. My
Chuck?
good friend
I
Chuck.
know it's Chuck Lorre or Lori
He'd be
Laughlin.
Hugh. Look, if we can get Hugh involved, that'd be awesome. I
Hugh
would love
Laurie.
a double Lori venture. I
I
was pitching actually a show where Dr. House takes a house call to the house from the movie House.
Mm.
And I don't know if you guys are familiar with
I
the
was
movie
thinking
House.
the movie. What's not Monster House, but the other one where the house is the robot.
Oh,
Smart House?
Smart
Yes.
House.
Well, look, the
He's
We can
editing right now.
We can
Doctor
do
House
multiple
is in the Smart House.
I would love for Dr. House to visit multiple houses. The House of Wax, House of 1,000 Corpses.
House of Blues.
House of Blues. That would be a really good episode. The Blues Brothers could be there. 2000,
and
of course.
Hugh
Yeah.
Laurie does play guitar.
Full House.
Yeah, he does blues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Look,
Think about that, Hugh.
Think about that. Hugh.
think about that. He could go to the Home Alone house.
Ooh.
Oh,
House Alone.
House Alone. He just
Home
goes to a bunch of
Improvement?
houses.
He could go to Home Improvement.
Yeah.
That would suck. Kind of like Home Improvement.
Yeah. The Don't Breathe House.
Doctor Home.
That would be
It's
terrifying.
a really terrible episode.
You go to Daryl's house. I don't know if you're familiar with Daryl's house.
You go to Run's house.
Runs.
You know Run's house?
No.
It's a Run DMC. Run like Reverend Run.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He had a reality show. Run's
Okay.
house.
Look, that sounds awesome. Daryl's house is Daryl from Daryl Hall from Hall and Oates, and he just has people.
Dude, my dad loves Daryl's
yeah,
house.
everyone's dad loves Daryl's house,
Okay.
or is at least aware of Daryl's house.
You know this? He has like a fucking studio in his house, and I think it's in New York.
Does he invite people over
Yes.
to play?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I saw an episode with Chromeo on.
That's
What?
crazy.
Yeah.
That Chrome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I've seen the KT Tunstall episode. Good episode. If you want to hear her 2 hits,
Dude. A Chrome did they like record a collab?
They just did a cover of Can't Go For That. It was really good.
Damn, I want a Chromeo Daryl Hall single. That'd be sick.
That would be sick.
I guess. I don't know.
Come on, this is not the podcast for good ideas.
Sorry, I think we're sorry. Yahoo
Talking about
Screen.
Hugh
That's what we're
Laurie in
going
different
for.
houses.
I think I sell.
Channel. Think Other Space.
I'm selling Geek Space to Channel also.
Oh, Other Space. It would be
Others-
the, it would be the second.
Somebody find that domain. Other Space, is that available?
What was the other Yahoo show? It would be the second time a space show tanked Yahoo Screen.
What was the first one?
Other Space was the name of the show. It was the Paul Feig show.
I've never even heard of
Well,
this.
that's why it tanked Yahoo Screen along with Community. No one knew about it.
Well, there you go.
It had the AT&T girl that everyone is crazy about right now.
Milana Venturup.
Sorry, can you get that
have-
clean one more time?
Milana Venturup. I have, and I will say this, I have been crazy about her since like 2013.
And did
I'm
you
a
know about Other
Milana
Space?
hipster. No, I did not. So maybe
Exactly.
I'm not. Yeah.
What was she in that you knew her from?
The AT&T commercials.
Has she been around that long?
Yeah.
In AT&T?
She's been around for a long time.
Mhm.
But she was also a comedian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. She
She's
I
did
done
know
YouTube stuff with like
she-
the
Yeah.
group that Kyle Mooney and stuff was in.
Yes.
Well, I say I know she's in a bit with Nathan Barnett, the Keith Abacary
Keith
guy.
Abacary, yeah.
Who?
S- Keith Abacary.
What the fuck is Keith Abacary?
He dances and he like he
Does-
plays.
This guy does like boneless dance.
If we showed you a video, you'd be like, oh,
Yeah,
that
you'd be
guy.
like, okay,
Alright,
I've seen that
alright.
guy.
Look, it sounds
He's
awesome.
in a
so
Skittles
far.
commercial at one point. He was
Yeah.
in a Capital One commercial. He does a lot of YouTube stuff.
All right.
Anyway, I didn't know she was around that long.
She's been around.
I thought she was born in 2017.
It's created in a lab.
Yeah,
for
she is-
AT&T.
Yeah.
She's a cyborg type thing. just
That could
in a-
be the next blockbuster film. Like Captain America.
It's distributed through Blockbuster.
Yeah, that's what I mean by blockbuster film.
That's better than my Yahoo Screen idea.
By the way, can I just say, I think that you know that they're renting out that Blockbuster that's still around in Oregon. They're renting that out as an Airbnb.
Yeah, saw that.
That's crazy.
Okay, so and it's still like a functioning I think they only rent it out like 2 weekends a month or something. Like it's
Mhm.
actually still a functioning store, but they're renting it out more often now because of the pandemic.
Mhm.
I think that would be, I don't know why no fucking video game company has done this, so I'm taking this idea. If we ever get huge and move to the Bay Area, we get bought
The
by
Bay Area.
The Bay Area.
IGN or
Rooster
a
Teeth.
company, that we're working for Jack Dorsey now, whatever it
Yeah.
is, if we're ever out there.
Ryan Haywood.
Yes. I don't work
Randy
for him.
Pitchford.
I
Randy
do not
Pitchford.
work for. Oh God. Now
Papa
you're naming
Birch.
your
calls. Papa Birch.
Now you're naming people that we definitely shouldn't sell to.
I would love to sell out to Papa Birch.
I'd sign that contract.
This is the
Papa Birch
so
for
confused.
long.
This is the Geek Space Board of Directors. It's Ryan H, Papa Birch,
Papa Birch.
and Randy
And
Pitchford.
What a great team.
Listen, they're getting fucking that YouTube is destroying any trace of that channel. Anyway, I was saying that some YouTube people should do like that would be like a hey, we're doing all to like 48-hour stream for charity, and we're doing it from inside the last Blockbuster. That's a fucking $1 million idea. Just saying. $1 million for charity. So if you would like to donate $1 million to charity, and I will use some of that money to rent out the Airbnb in Blockbuster, you should send me $1 million.
And charity, I mean, we mean us. We're very charitable. And
I am very poor.
yeah, same.
Boom. We're all very poor.
We're all very poor. If you don't know this, we're filming this podcast with stolen equipment.
Yeah.
There's a grain of truth to
There's
it.
a grain of truth.
I'll say that
There
they
you
don't
go.
know we're gonna return it. They don't know that we have it.
We're gonna return it.
Grain of Truth sounds
Maybe.
like a great granola like company name.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
You know what? Maybe a little too intense.
It kind of feels like a religious company.
Yeah.
Also.
Now that I'm thinking of it,
That's
I think
a
we just
Mormon
cater to that. We
granola
lean
brand.
into it, if anything.
start your day with a grain of truth.
Oh my god. on each grain is inscribed a Bible quote. It's as if to hold a magnifying glass up to read it.
That's insane.
And it is a subdivision of the Mormon Church for sure.
Of course. Truth grain.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mm. Give yourself a nice bowl. Some truth.
Can I get one more reading, but quieter?
I'll see what I can.
Gotta prep.
Give yourself a nice bowl of truth this morning. Grain of truth.
That was terrifying.
Very scary.
That was genuinely terrifying. With the zoom and everything.
Right. Dude.
Yes? Dude? Dude?
I don't know. This is off the rails, right?
Is there more content?
I mean, always. I'll,
I thought you said you were going to show like how cool you were this episode when we were streaming.
that was me
Sonic
talking
Adventure
about how
before.
old I was. That was me being really cool.
Oh, you're
That-
being
that was-
facetious.
Yes.
Okay. Makes sense.
I'm really old.
He is very
You guys,
old.
I remember the Nintendo 64. So
Staple of being old.
it is.
Yeah.
People are like, "What's a cartridge?"
Exactly.
1998 was a great year in gaming.
I bet it was.
You got
do
Ocarina
we
of
get?
Time,
Okay.
Resident Evil 2,
Nice.
Half-Life 1, Metal Gear Solid 1, WCW versus NWO Revenge.
Symphony of the Night.
Was that 98?
Mhm.
Okay. You have
People were saying this wasn't a video game podcast. These guys are
I don't know what we're
naming
talking
off
about.
Name
98
the-
releases off the top of their heads.
Major League Baseball featuring Ken Griffey Jr. It's 98. It's true. I owned it. Hey, I'm a gamer. I'm a little something of a gamer myself.
He plays games.
Body Harvest maybe was 98.
Body Harvest?
That 98.
I don't know. I've never even heard of that game.
It's the game that Rockstar did before Grand Theft Auto, or before Grand Theft Auto 3, I guess. Sure
Grant,
there's
pull
other-
up the 98 list.
All right, I'll pull it
There's
up. I'll pull
more.
it
There's
up.
more. Fallout 2, 98. Going. I literally looked at this list earlier today.
When was Diablo 2?
That must have been 2000.
Oh.
Maybe it was earlier than that. I like this. This is a level.
Gex, Enter the Gecko.
Oh well, that was the best year in
Oh, that was the
gaming.
best year
Spyro the
ever.
Dragon, Banjo Kazooie.
Wait, the first Spyro was 98.
Mhm,
Oh, there you go.
Medieval.
Medieval's great.
Radiant Silvergun. Xenogears. F-Zero X.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
98. F-Zero X. Good theme song.
Let's see. The first Marvel vs. Capcom.
Wow.
Burning Rangers. Everyone loves Burning Ranges, right? The reboot video game. To keep us on
The
that
dire
great
straits.
topic. Wario Land 2.
Huh.
Former guest of the podcast,
Former
Wario.
podcast guest, yeah.
Tekken 3. StarCraft.
Okay.
People like
good-
StarCraft,
good
right?
year.
People
I
do
love
like
it.
that
I
game,
love it.
yeah.
It's a good game.
Jazz Jackrabbit 2.
Man.
Symphony of the Night was released.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's a Heart of Darkness game.
I think that was the year the Dreamcast came out? Or no, that was 99. That was 99.
Heart of Darkness game was for Super Nintendo.
This says PS1.
PS1, really?
Oh, this is the
it
game by the
was.
people that made
It was bad.
Out of Space or whatever. Or was
Um,
that not the name of it? What is that
Out-
name? of the
Out-
game?
Out of this.
Not Out of Space. Hold on.
Oddball or something.
Oh, odds.
Oddball.
Odds.
No, not Odyssey. Not those games.
Okay.
Or Odd World.
Oddworld, yeah.
Another World. It's the people
Another
that made
World.
Another World.
Oh, I own that.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
People like
Yeah,
that game.
yeah,
I haven't
yeah.
played it.
That's on like Steam now. It's like $4.
Iggy's Wrecking Balls. I've never heard of this, but this sounds awesome. It's a racing game.
Whoa.
I feel like I've
now
heard that
this
before.
this is an awesome cover. You're gonna want to throw this cover up on the
Okay.
screen.
Man, that's a
Oh,
good
that's
cover.
terrifying.
That's awful.
I like that.
It's
guy.
awesome. It's awful awesome.
Awesome.
It's awesome.
Awesome.
Awesome County Blues.
He was also an iguana, kind of like Gex was a gecko.
Gex was a gecko.
Gex was a gecko. Pokemon Yellow came out that year. Suikoden, Dance Dance Revolution.
What was Glover?
Glover?
Glover's-
It feels like Glover would have come out this year, but I don't
He was
know.
a glove.
He was a glove.
When was the 64? Was it
96.
96? Okay. I feel like Glover was like early 64.
Maybe.
Mhm.
Yeah, I believe
Grim
it.
Fandango's also on here. Fallout 2.
Yeah, Grim Fandango.
Mm.
Centipede for Windows. I played that version of Centipede.
Gonna do this
the
segment
one
now.
I'm
Can we just
familiar
get
with,
Grant to
Crash
list a bunch of
Bandicoot.
video
Oh,
games?
here's
we talk
Glover,
about how
here's
good
Glover.
they are?
Yeah.
Glover is here. Glover is here. It came out in
We got,
October of
like,
98.
7 episodes of content.
Yeah, this is great. Railroad Tycoon 2. Sonic R.
Oh, that's it.
Wow.
Best
That's
year
it.
in
Best
gaming.
year in gaming.
1998.
Sonic R.
I was 2, so I was old enough to remember it. It was good.
Mario Party.
Classic.
Hey You Pikachu.
The game sucked.
Awesome. What?
Hey, Pikachu's garbage.
All right. Baldur's Gate, South Park for N64. Sonic Adventure. As you said,
Oh, so the Dreamcast was out in 98.
it
Wow.
was.
Okay.
At least
cool.
by the end of 98. That's like one of the only games on here that I
Okay, so
see
then yeah, I
Dreamcast.
guess then that's good enough reason by itself. The Dreamcast even fucking came out.
Yeah.
Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon 2. Isn't
Mm-hmm.
it funny that Chocobos had a Mystery Dungeon before Pokemon? I mean, what's the deal with that, guys?
You can't see it, but behind the camera, Grant is
Jerry
miming the
Seinfeld's here.
microphone.
Yeah.
Fuck.
He fucked up his
Grant,
whole
do
set.
your Seinfeld. What's your Seinfeld sound like?
I definitely would rather
Oh,
try and do
my.
a George, but
no,
it's not
no,
going to
no.
be good.
We all
I
got to
don't-
do our Seinfelds.
What's the deal with the societal norm? This is ridiculous. You think one thing, but it's actually the other thing.
You did, that was almost just you.
Yeah, I know. I
That
watched a lot
was
of
good.
Mine's like, hey, what's the deal with Jazz Jackrabbit 2? Like, he's always really loud for some
He's
reason.
always
It was
really
Jazz
loud.
and Jackrabbit. too.
Why? What? Cookies and cream? More like, get off the screen. I'm trying to watch football.
He loves football. That's
He does.
That's
That's
You
a,
nailed
that's
his
a classic Jerry Seinfeld thing, right?
Rabbit in football, yeah.
He's a big Jets fan.
I remember that episode.
Shoot, give me your Seinfeld.
He's like, "What? I don't get it. What exactly did Ryan Haywood do wrong?"
God, stop.
Free
Time to
Papa
page.
Birch! Free Papa
He's in
Birch!
prison?
Yes! Yeah, the prison of
He's in
public
prison,
opinion.
Jerry. Prison.
I don't even think he's in the prison of... Who? What public is thinking about Papa Birch in 2020?
Newman. All right.
Newman has an anti-Papa Birch campaign.
Yeah.
I don't like that guy.
I
There's
want
something
it,
about
Jerry.
Jerry's there's something about that guy.
That Papa
Kramer
Birch.
comes in, Papa Birch. Ooh, gives me the creeps. Elaine's like, I like him. He's a funny guy.
I met him once.
Met him once. Yoinks.
Now, I loved when Kramer would do that.
He tried to sell me a DVD of his daughter's show. We were in a gas station. Kramer, no, that was Papa Birch.
I love the Seinfeld episode
Right
where
on.
Papa Birch gets canceled.
And it's still, by the way, still 1989
Yeah.
when they're doing this.
So we really should have known better
Yeah.
before we would let him back into our hearts. With, hey, Ash, what you playing? I would love for Ogus to reboot.
I would just like to
Yeah.
say I don't support any
Papa
comments
Birch.
made on this show.
I don't support Papa.
None
But
whatsoever.
You do
Lock him
purport
up.
every comment said on the show.
I report every comment to
Wow.
YouTube. I watch through our own podcast and I report us for hate speech every time.
Yeah, well, I report us to YouTube, and Bono, he's not having it. He
Not
won't
having
listen to me anymore. But the Edge, I got a through line to the Edge.
He keeps putting his music into our podcast without our permission.
Yeah, cue the U2. Q2.
Q2.
Ooh, quarter 2, our earnings were low.
Yikes.
Oof.
I'd say I'm trying to think of a U2 song. I want to say Sunday
In the name of
Morning's-
love.
Okay, in the name
Yeah.
of love's playing beneath me as I say that. That's all. It's done. Segment's done. It's just underneath the Q2 part. Why are we not famous yet, guys?